Welcome back, folks. We're here to take a look today at the new Roto Rockstar against the Storm Summit Ascent. This is sure to be an interesting comparison because the Summit Ascent is a big, strong core and kind of a medium, cleaner, solid cover stock, where the Rockstar seems to have quite a bit of nano load in that cover with a little bit weaker core, actually, than the Summit Ascent, at least on paper. I actually think these pieces will end up pretty complementary to one another. The Rockstar will be better for me on fresh and from straighter because it's earlier and smoother, where I have the Summit Ascent a lot cleaner. It's not necessarily fantastic at going left to right, but if they're a little bit blended and I need something to kind of calm down a quick back end or a lot of friction to the right where something that's shiny might overbounce, then the Summit Ascent has been the ball that I've gone for that kind of splits the difference between a traditional sort of big, solid, dull, symmetrical ball and a pearl symmetrical ball, which is something that I find myself throwing a lot. And because I can throw this Summit Ascent off of balls like the Z25 and the Phase AI, if I start in those and the back ends get a little tight, or they tighten up in general where the lanes seem to be getting slicker rather than opening up and kind of coming to me, then I can go to something like the Summit Ascent and get a very slight difference in terms of where the ball wants to hook versus having to shell way up from those pearl balls to something like a Rockstar or a Phase 2. Because the cover is weaker on the Summit Ascent, that's probably what I would throw at Millennium for score between these two if I were going to bowl league or going to bowl a set. Overall, our fronts have a lot of friction here that's kind of built in, and our back ends are a little bit slower. So these balls that retain more energy through the front part of the lane tend to roll better at Millennium. I think the Rockstar fits as a great step up from the Summit Ascent. So if you're like me where you like the Summit Ascent and you get a lot of use out of it, but occasionally maybe you get on a little too much volume for it where that medium R2S cover gets a little wiggly, then the Rockstar will be a great shell up from that that's going to be a little earlier and be a little more predictable overall. You can get your Rockstar or your Summit Ascent now. You can come see me at Bowl 101 inside Millennium Bowl, or go to your local Storm VIP Pro Shop. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.